Okay guys, we're doing this, and we're doing this from here because apparently I don't know how to frame myself really well in videos, so here's what we got. Okay, story of my life. So 2.5 years ago, I moved out to Munich for a boy. Yeah, right before that I was living in Paris, but my job teaching ended and I thought, hey, whatever, this will be an adventure. And so I flew to Munich with the goal of trying to figure out what love was. And oh boy, did I solve that mystery. No, I actually really did learn what love was. It's been like a super transformational period of my life. But I discovered what they meant by that big cliche of like, don't move for somebody else, or like be careful of moving for somebody else. Now, in all fairness, when I moved to be in Munich, it wasn't like I gave up a career to be here. It was, for me, it was an adventure, so it was somewhere that I wanted to be as well. But once I got to Munich, it was like Simon had his whole friend group and everything established, and I just had a really hard time integrating here. I would try and make friends, and it was like my personalities wouldn't mesh with their personalities, and I didn't know if it was a culture thing. And then almost on a daily basis, I would feel isolated because, you know, YouTube already I'm doing solo, but then I would go out into the real world and everybody would be speaking German around me, which is fine. Like, ich habe Deutsch 7 Monate gelernt, whatever. Aber es ist nicht genug. So there was always that level of isolation. And I had just come from another city, Paris, where I was learning the language, but like, to be honest, mon français, c'est pas bon. So I was like adapting to 2 different culture shocks right after, or during what's actually one of the hardest periods of your life, which is right after graduation and not being sure of anything. And so I jumped straight into a relationship in this place where I felt isolated, and what I let happen was I let my boyfriend become my whole support structure. Like all of it. Like I gave him that role. I said, take it, run with it. But over time, I lost interest in what I wanted to do. I lost interest in my channel, and I wasn't finding creativity in the streets of Munich. I was finding a lot of reserved temperaments, a lot of people who were closed off. I just didn't fit in here. And now I know what it feels like to be like a housewife, you know, like strolling around being like, what is my purpose? Except, can I just interject right here? Most housewives at least have kids, you know, who bring purpose to their lives. Yeah, I didn't have one of those. I was kind of like Barbie sitting on the couch waiting for my Ken doll to get home so we could play. And this was Barbie's dream house, I guess. But anyway, so I lost my purpose and I'm trying to get it back. And I'm doing that by taking the advice of one of my old videos when I was in Wisconsin, where I basically say, you know, if you're not digging life,
sometimes you just gotta get out of that space that reminds you of being a loser, the space that reminds you of you can't accomplish anything, the space that just makes you feel lazy.
So finally I made a decision, and don't worry, Simon and I are still together, but I made the decision that I need to get out of here. For me, you know, I need to move. November 6th, I don't know even when you guys will get this video, but November 6th, I'm going to Chicago. I'm gonna stay with my sister for about a month till about Thanksgiving. Around that time, I'll probably go to Wisconsin, hang out with the rest of the fam. And my goal is to, in January, be in the Big Apple. That's right. Good old New York City. Why? What? Man, why so many questions? You guys got all the questions. Like, why are you wearing cashmere with workout pants? I don't know, maybe because I'm doing laundry? Gosh, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, I need to be in a city that never sleeps. 1, because then when I finish my work at 2 in the morning, I can go out and party. But 2, because Jesus, I need to be in a place where people are crazy. I need to be in a place where people are like me. I mean, you can't tell right now, but I have so many colors just exploding out of me, and they can't be repressed any longer. You know, I need to be in a place where people wear tutus, Jimmy Choos, whatever, going to work every day. And I want to be in a place where if you can make it there, you'll make it anywhere. It's up to you. New York, New York, bum, bum, bum.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.